Well, here we are. There's a few too many people on the beach for my liking, but it's doable. It's doable. I am, yes, correct. I'm where the metal blig thing is, look. I'm at Chapel 6 Marshes. That's right, Chapel 6 Marshes. I've been waiting all weekend because I won't come and fish weekend unless I have to. And well, oh no, that's all right. And yeah, we're here sea fishing on the Lincolnshire coast. So let's dabble in a bit of surf fishing, saltwater fishing, beach fishing, whatever sort of fishing you want to call it. And yeah, I love it here, and it's low water, so that's not such a good thing because I still haven't cracked this low water stuff. Probably I can't cast out far enough, but we're here to give it a go, and I'm fishing it all the way up, so I will be up the top. I will talk more about that in a bit, but I will be up the top, so then hopefully I will catch something then. Keep watching, don't forget to click and subscribe, drop us a comment and give us a thumbs up. More about that later. Here we are, absolutely fantastic, isn't it? Let's cut for the intro. Right, let's get this chucked out. We're baited up, and there's bloody kids on the beach. What's happened to school? What's happened to school? Here they come. Why is it they always go to the right of you, eh? Can never work that one out. It doesn't normally stop there long, but if I go to cast, I'll just have to walk down there, or just ask them to move, because I would hate it to bloody hell, cast it out straight then, and it's whipped over there because the tide's going out. It's on the ebb. Got to take a kid's head off, do I? Anyhow, enough of that. Then there's plenty of room on that beach. Yeah, I know there is. It's not just for fishing. Yeah, I know it is. It's just it's Monday. Why aren't people at work apart from the old people who are retired? And why aren't the kids at school, eh? I don't know. So what we're doing is we're fishing with the old Daiwa Kenzaki. It's a blue rod. So I had to think to myself, I've got to use a blue reel, haven't I? So that's what I've gone and done. We've got ourselves a blue Magalite. Oh, look at this bit of blue on there. I must have painted that because it was damaged and I weren't going to bin the handle. So, yeah, blue Magalite. But is it? Is it? Oh, no. God, that was a lot of drama, wasn't it? It's a QTC cage. But not only is it a QTC cage, it's only another monochrome. Look at that. It is a QTC cage, machined, including the back plate, the side plate. That is not a screw-on fitment. It's a 5500 monochrome with a QTC monomag, and I love it. And it's also in there got a Zeta spool. It is a fandabby doozy, it is. It really is. See, they're gone now. They'll be playing sandcastles up there, but then when I go up there at high water, they'll probably be gone anyhow. I'll just have to move to the right one, left, sorry. So what do you reckon to that reel? I've been looking at that for weeks and weeks and months. Hang on a minute, hang on a minute. I've been looking at that for weeks on eBay, and do you know what? I just got to the point where I thought I could be dead tomorrow. That's quite a good option to use when you want to buy something. Sit watching the item for a long while and then just think to yourself, I could be dead tomorrow, couldn't I? And then you buy it. It's easy. But I've got to stop it. I ain't buying any more reels because I bought another reel this weekend. But I'll show you that. What I'm going to do is, by the time this video comes out, you'll start seeing me putting up shorts of fishing reels. And I'm going to put them up for about a minute, revolving, showing you. It might even be 15 seconds. And going to do all my reels. So put some more content out there. Pretty easy, nothing major. So yes, I've got a blue reel with a gold QTC mag on the blue QTC cage with a gold Zeta spool with a Abu blue mag elite gear plate, and it'd be wrong not to use it on a blue reel. I've also brought me Daiwa Supercast, so nearly brought that down, but I like my Kenzaki so much I prefer it. Well, I like it a lot more than the Supercast, but the Supercast is mint. There's only a couple of marks on it where I dropped it once, so it ain't mint, but it's fantastic. So yeah, so here we are, we're at Chapel St Leonard's. We're going to fish it all the way down. I think low water is at 4:30. It is now 2:10. 2:10. So I'm going to fish it all the way down. Sun's up there, and I'll go this side. Yeah, 4:30 I think low water is. When I get a signal I'll double check because I've forgotten, and then I'm going to fish it all the way up and get off this car park before I have to. So yeah, hopefully there won't be too many people. We've got someone on crutches now coming down to that family. I don't understand. I could go across to there. I'd have no one there, would I? I caught fish here, so I need to be here because this is where I caught the 9 ounce. I hope you enjoyed that video. I'm ever so sorry it was so long. I was about to end the video just after high water. I was doing an hour down or something like that, and then all of a sudden the fish come on, and boy did the fish come on. So the video was long. So I'll bring you back in a bit. I've got Mr. Dog over there with me rod, guarding it for me. See you in a bit. Right, I did say, didn't I? I did say I was going to say something to you later, but I can't remember what it is now, so I can't tell you. But it is like I'm going to fish down to low water, and then I'm going to fish. Well, I've got to be out of the car park by 10, so it means I've got to leave the beach by 9:15 so that I can get out. So whatever the state of the tide is, then it's going to be at the top of the cliff. So I will be. Please don't leave your kids down there unattended, being a fucking shit pair of rubbish, because they'll just brilliant. Oh dear. It's great seeing kids playing on the beach and mucking around. I remember doing it myself, but my mum was always with me, and the same was with our kids. We were always with them. We never walked away and left them at the seaside edge. And back then kids didn't get nicked, did they? Look at it now. It's atrocious. There she is, she's leaving him. I can see this session's going to be ruined. It started, hasn't it? It started. I came here last time and I never saw a soul. Now, all the schools are at holidays. This lot have obviously got the kids on sick because you ain't allowed to take kids out at term time. I just don't want my line to snap. I've got a brand new reel. I've put new line on it. Knots are all right. All my knots are all right, so everything should be good. But it just means I've got to walk so far that way just to make sure, but they'll encroach on me because they always do. Anyhow, enough moaning about that, because I could go on for 2 hours about it and do nothing else. So yeah, the water's going to get up there. I'm not going to fish it over high water because I ain't allowed to be on this beach then. I've got to be off out of that car park by 10 o'clock. Otherwise them ticket men will be round checking each car park and doing you. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm fishing it the remainder of the way down, over low water, and all the way back. So there will be a point where it is I'll cast out and just walk back with the cast out there, because this is quite flat. There isn't any gullies here or anything until you get to the bottom of the beach, and that's what I'm doing. I can't remember what I was going to tell you, what I was going to say. Oh, I know, I'll talk about that later. But yeah, beautiful day. Sky, the sea's quite clear, it's a bit murky in places, but even where it looks brown, when you walk up to the water you can still see through it a bit, so it is quite clear. It ain't going to be good, but if the fish come in, the fish are here, aren't they? But today's the day. Last week, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, well, up until Sunday the winds were absolutely atrocious, blowing from the east again, but they've now gone. We're now blowing south today to southwest, I think, but it's definitely blowing south, and that's what it says at the minute. In the car park it was blowing southwest, so it's better conditions today for fishing, and that's why I chose to come today. Hopefully I shall go fishing again later on in the week. If it's not, yeah, I will be. But it's a beautiful day, nice flat sea. Well, I put this new top, the clean top, on today to come fishing, and I've got black squid over it already. So if you look at me and you think, oh, you grufty git, you dirty top, it's only one spot. But yeah, I do apologise. I do like to try and keep myself clean, but I've baited up twice and got bloody black squid on me. Them girls, they're perfectly all right over there. They are, their mum must have told them just to stop there, because they're building like a big hole or a tunnel or something next to the water's edge. Now if it was boys, they'd be up and down the beach like headless, like lunatics, wouldn't they? Oh, did I just say a word there that'll get me clamped? You know what boys are like, they're a bit hyper, aren't they? I can't believe the beach is so busy, to be honest. Look, we've got them this way. See that bloke over there in the distance with the dog in black? And then over this way, ain't too bad apart from them two down there playing. But yeah, I'll probably head over that way to the left a bit as I come in, get away from people. But you know what people are like, they come down for an hour or two and then they get fed up and then they get off the slide. But some people don't, do they? It's bound to be my luck. And yeah, it's enough of that. I'm gonna drop it. I am gonna drop it. But I've just been sat on this box nodding off, so I just thought I'd let you know. That's how peaceful it is. I was pleased I had girls when I had children. I didn't want boys because they're just an handful. And girls are a lot more independent. Will play on their own, fight each other. They do that, or did. But yeah, girls, I never really wanted a boy. I was quite happy to have 2 girls. I did want to go for a third, but the wife didn't. She'd had enough with 2. But yeah. And I think both of those were supposed to be twins, but that didn't work out either. Cool, could you imagine that, having 4? That's like going into the shops, isn't it, and buy one, get one free. You wouldn't think that at the time, as you could. Karen's hands would be busy. It was bad enough for her with the one. I just slept through every night. I'm quite apt at doing that. Don't mean to do it. It's just a man thing, you see. And then men get take a lot of stick for that, don't they? Take a lot of hammer. But it's just what men are, aren't they? They just sleep. Nothing yet. But this is low water fishing, isn't it? I wanted to come and use that reel. I've had that reel now for what, a month and a half, and obviously I've bought it for low water fishing. It's not going up the top there where the sand's going to blow. I want it on nice wet firm sand, and I know that reel is a tournament reel for casting on a field, but you can still fish with it, and I shall fish with it occasionally. If it gets used 2 or 3 times a year, I've got plenty of other reels to use. They don't wear out so quickly then, do they? But yeah, it's a beautiful day, isn't it? Look, it is absolutely cracking. Look at that down there. That's Chapel St Leonard's down there. I think that is, I think is it Anderby Creek or Wallerbank? I think it's Anderby Creek. It's one or the other. I can't remember what order they're in, and I ain't going back that way tonight. I'm going Skeggy way, getting some chips or something. When I left there last time to get some chips, the bloody chip shop was shut. Now, they told me that they're open every day of the year apart from Christmas. Well, they weren't open that day, so I just had my sandwiches, got home, had 2 bottles of beer and went to bed. What a session that was, eh? 9 hounds. I ain't had a session like that for probably 2.5, 3 years. When I used to fish up on the Holderness coast, I think I had 16, one of the best sessions on that segment of coast that I used to fish. I had 16 that day. Absolutely cracking day. Never fished anywhere else after that. It was always on that beach. Good times, good times. Can't get down it now though. It's not an easy get down. So I shall see you in a bit, because if these fish come in, I don't want another 2.5 hour video. I spoke to Tom about it and said, should we split it in 2? And we think, sod it, do it in 1. It's gone then, isn't it? so you can watch it. If people aren't going to watch a video that's 2.5 hours long, only my diehard fans will do that. But you know, you can watch it over a period of time. You can watch it over 2 weeks if you wanted. There's some nice fish in it, there's a bit of fun in it. Plenty of people catch that many hounds and more, but for me that was a good achievement. It was another goal. 9 hounds. I think I've had 9 dogfish or 11 in the past. It's on a video in Devon. Can't even remember the beach's name now. But yeah, so. But the thing is, if you catch that many hounds, they just start becoming like whiting. You start thinking to yourself, oh, it's another hound. Oh, it's another hound. You know. But I'll bring you back in a bit. I've got stuff to talk about, but not a lot. I'm in a happy mood. Right, I'm moving. I'm only going to the left because yeah, it's needed, because I'm not settling. Yeah, you might think to yourself, Vern, stop being such a silly Billy. Yeah, but you see, the problem is I can keep walking to the left and casting, but I can hear them. I come fishing to be on my own. Right, the battery ran out, so I've moved, because that's what a responsible fisherman does. He moves. You get set up on the beach, yeah, and don't give me all the crap, the beach is there for everyone, because there is some etiquette in this world, and I go by it. I wouldn't plonk myself down near someone that was fishing. I'd sod off out of the way, because I could go there and catch his fish. So at the end of the day, I've moved, and you got to be the bigger man in these things. They're having great fun. I'm pleased for them. It's great. They'll have memories to take away from this beach. But it'd just be nice if they went to the left, because the way I'm casting off the ground, if it snaps, the kid's dead. I can't physically fish because I'll be worrying all the time. So I've moved. There's probably about 100 yards between us now, if not more. So this is it. I'm now going to bring my reel in, because it's over there now, because I've walked so far. Caught round a stone. That's it, keep shouting. I mean, she's halfway up the beach. Why don't you just walk up there and talk to her, mate? This reel's silky smooth. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. Now when I cast, I've got to remember to look up. Leading up. Oh, I've got the leader nut on the wrong side of the spool. How will I cope? Well, bait is still alright, so there's not many crabs out there. The thing is, you won't believe it, but I'm happy now. So, where are we? Let's get this on there. So let me show you these hooks for a minute. That hook on there, the one at the bottom, is a mini manta. So I can set now the hook higher up the bait. Now you can see where the hook is to how much bait is hanging. So hopefully it won't deep hook. Top hook is a semicircle. Yeah, semi, it's not a circle. Bloody sharp as hell. Right, let's get the glove on. Oh, I'm happy now. Still don't know if I'm far enough away. Right, I'll just tell you, I'm not going to film them, even though I'm permitted to, because this is a public place. But the kids are probably 20 foot out in the water. It's to their knees. Dad is on crutches. If anything went wrong, I don't think he would get to him in time. Still walking left. Do you see this? This is how safety I am. Look at that. I don't think I'll catch her below. I never do really. There's fish out there. There's fish to be caught. What a cast. That went straight and that flew. That flew. I'm out there. That flew. Remember, I've only got 0.3mm line on here. I don't know many people that use 0.3, but it's 17 break and strain, and I can't buy it anymore. It is. I thought it was the worst line I'd ever bought at the time, but because it's clear and I can't hardly see it. These Abu reels, this fetish I've had with them, I've used this line on these reels all the time. And I had started off with 12,000 meters of that line, and I must have, well, I've used quite a lot. I've used quite a lot, but there's still plenty of line on it, it looks like. Here we are. So that's used quite a bit, hasn't it? So let me turn that round. There's the Zeta. You can see the Zeta a bit more now, can't you? Absolutely flies. Really chuffed with that. So that's out a lot further than the last one. I saw it, I could hear the reel, and I didn't want to take me off the weight, and I thought it was fluffing up, but I looked at it and it wasn't. So hopefully it's all right. God almighty. You got dad shouting at mum, you got mum shouting at dad. There's something like 300 yards. 300 yards between them. Just, you know what, it's gone right to the left. That has. Right to the left. Right, I'm on this beach because I like to moon. I like to have a good old moon. You know, if I come off this beach after having a good old moon, I'm right happy. So, yeah, I could have gone to Holderness Coast. I've got a couple of marks I want to go back to try, which I will do. But after the last session, you can obviously understand that with the last session, let's get that on there. Will that get me as well? Yeah. With the last session, let me get that up there like that. With the last session, I'll get there in a minute. With the last session, I want to come back here and repeat it, really. But I don't hold much luck out of a low water. I love fishing low water because what you're stood on is firm as anything. It's lovely. Yeah, on the handle on that reel, they're normally chrome, but the chrome had all scratched, so I took it all off with a Scotch pad, roughed it up, and then I sprayed it with a blue metallic paint that's the same colour as the side plate on the Abu Blue Magalite, which is what it is. And I just thought, because it's a special reel, I might as well have a special handle, so that's what I did. It's only painted on plastic. I have got some plastic primer, which I give it a light spray first and then put the blue on. But what a reel. I know it's a reel. See, they're all gone now. This is what happens. They're probably now going, I bet you, I'll tell you what they're probably doing. They're going probably back to the car. I'll let you know if they do. But what I've realised with this move is a good thing, really, because there's a tree up on the top of the beach, and that hasn't moved. That was there last time, and I fished this side of that tree, and I walked down there and was that side of the tree. So this is where I caught the fish. Now, I was here last time when I caught the 9 ounce, and that gully that I just walked through, which is just to my right, was over there. So that gully has moved. It's probably moved about 50 yards, which is weird, really, but that's what beaches do, isn't it? So yeah, so I'm now fishing where I was last time, and I'm out of the way, because wherever they get, see, I should have realised, really, it's more my fault, it's nobody else's fault. He's struggling getting up there with his 2 crutches. Where the get down is, or the gap in the dunes, the kid's going back over, so I've done the right thing. Where that is, you never fish there. If you pick that to fish there, which I have done numerous times, you've got to be pretty lucky not to have anyone rock up beside you, because that's the easiest place to go, isn't it? But when you're a bit of a cripple, it's easy to go there. But I can walk on this. Now, when I get up there, walking back, it'll be a slog like it was last time. Now, like I say, there's a couple of marks on Holderness Coast. Could have gone there. They'll have hounds up there as well. But it's rammed, or it was rammed. But I don't think I'll see anything until this tide starts coming back in and I'm on that top of that beach. Now, high water, I do believe it's... Have I lost it? No. Oh, bummels. Let's get this in again. So many flipping adverts. Right. 10 to 5. So 5 o'clock. 6, 7, 8, 9. I can count. You just use your fingers, don't you, if you're British? So I'll have 4 hours up. So I think I will be on the beach up there. Yeah, they're going. They're drying the kids. Probably a waste of time me moving. But now, if anyone else turns up here, I'm out of the way. There is no one on this beach, look. See that down there? Look at them clouds, isn't they beautiful? Look at that down there, Gordon. Nout, not a groin, not a person. This is what I love. And yes, you might think, God, he's a Victor Mildrew, as someone said in my comments in the last video. I did laugh. I don't believe it. Yeah, but I come here for fishing like this, and there is no way. I hold my hands up to all of you that fish on that south coast down there, because you must have to fish at night time all the time, and sometimes it's nice to come and struggle catching fish, but you feel the sun on your back, which is what I'm doing. So I'll bring you back, because you never know, we might actually catch something today. And I don't want to fill the video up, so you'll see me next when I reel in. See you later. They've gone. Wouldn't believe it, would you? I got out of the way and they've gone. All that drama, Vern, I know, but that's me. That is me. That's what you get. Yeah, moaning, ranting, and this, that and the other. But, you know, it's just the way it is, isn't it? What can I say? It's just absolutely fantastic here, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? It is absolutely beautiful. I love looking up, you filming me looking at the sky. It's absolutely fantastic. And yeah, what's happened? So now we're going to have an inquiry. Yeah, we're going to have an inquiry. I'll leave it at that. Can't say no more than that, but we're going to have an inquiry. Why is that? Because someone who's a barrister or whatever, a judge, should I say, has deemed that we need to have an inquiry. No shit Sherlock is all I'm going to say. Yeah. So that now means that the bloke who's now called for the inquiry, yeah, into the issue, which if you know what it is, you know, the bloke that's calling for the inquiry, that must mean, oh hang on, where, that's centre. Yeah, that's centre over there, so that's to my left. So right, that's to my right, innit? Down towards Chapel's to my right. But Chapel is really far away to the right. Yeah, that must mean the bloke that's called the inquiry is all the way at Chapel. Far all the way to the right. Because that's what he called everyone else, wasn't it? And the how sensible is this, eh? The man that is a fat, ever-increasing bowling ball, yeah, has put sanctions on a country that we do dealings with. I bet you he's wishing he hadn't have done that now, because he's going to be made to look a plonker when that all kicks off more. And that is politics corner out of the way, over and done with. And just remember, a vote for Vern is a subscription to YouTube. That's what you need to do. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, because that's a vote for Vern. And remember, if I was in power, I'd buy all the power companies and turn them into British, owned by us, putting money back into the coffers, so I could then reduce taxes, stop paying people that are shareholders. And once I got that power, I would then stop all wine, cheese and cars coming from France. And then the tourism would drop drastically, wouldn't it? Remember, subscribe to Vern. I'll make that happen if I get in. But you can't vote for me any other way apart from just subscribing to my channel. So do it, it's free. I'll talk more about YouTube. Chatted to Tom today. See you in a bit. I can't believe what I've now got after all that. Look at this beach. It's all mine. Look at it. All mine. I can't believe it. I'm so happy. So happy. This is what a Monday should be like, when everyone's meant to be where they're meant to be, and not on my beach. As a matter of fact, there's nobody behind apart from a lady walking a dog. She's been on the beach a while. But yeah, it's great. Ooh! Oh dear. Right, let's go through my let's see if I've got a thing first. Update on the channel. Oh, that's good. I think we were at that before, but it dropped again. So we're now at 5,450 subscribers. All hard earned, none bought. Totally organic channel. We are at, for the last 28 days, 18,800 views. Now, do you remember when I was down at 6.7, 6.3 thousand views? That has quadrupled. That is fantastic. I gave up looking. Watch time hours. Oh no, it ain't. I've got that mixed up. Now we're still doing as shite as ever. Well, let's not say that, because all my videos are now only being watched by my core subscribers and viewers, whether they're subscribed or not, that enjoy or watch to see if I fall over. And if it weren't for you lot, yeah, I'd be struggling. I think I would be struggling. So yeah, watch time hours have gone down even more. 5.9 thousand. I only need to lose another 2,000 and I won't be monetized. Oh dear. Subscribers plus 29. So we're doing all right. We aren't. But I do these videos. So you don't have to. I do these videos for you to watch. There's a lot of people that can't get out that watch my videos, and they appreciate them, and people that can get out watch them and appreciate them, and there's some that probably have a giggle about it. There's some that fall asleep to it. I'm one of them as well. But you know, if a video's long and it's tired and it's late at night, you're watching it, because you can't watch it with your missus sat in the room, can you? Because obviously she'd start thinking, "Cool, look at that. Look at them chiseled looks." This tide's going out still. I've walked down there now and it's gone out, but there's that puddle. Do you remember in the last video I was saying to you we got a puddle there, but you wouldn't be able to make it into the beach? So that's still there. It's just the runoff from the land with the water, where it does a gully, has altered. So yeah, so we used to be in the dizzy heights of 18,000 watch hours. The channel was doing great. This is what I want to talk about. But now, if it weren't for my hardcore following of subscribers and non-subscribers, there's people that watch me that aren't subscribed. If it weren't for you lot, I would be struggling a lot. So the reason for that, I talked to Tom today. If you go back through my videos, just go back, click on videos and go through them, and you'll come to a video where I was fishing on the beach, and it was at Hut Off with John, and we did a story corner in that, and we got a claim. We got flagged up by YouTube, and Tom had to counterclaim it or something, and it was due to, we don't know exactly what, but it was due to that story time. So John said something in that obviously YouTube didn't like. From that video, if you go back, I was around about 4,000 to 6,000 views per video, and I thought, great, my channel's now gonna go. I might get to 7 and 8, you know, this was within a couple of weeks, 3 weeks, I was getting to them views. And I thought, brilliant, I've took the natural step up. I've got a second bait out now, it's fresh squid on there. And I thought, brilliant, we're moving on, we're moving on. We did that story time, we got flagged up by YouTube. Tom redid it, which he's checking on it today to make sure it's finished. And since then, my videos have dropped around the 2,000 to 3,000. If you go back in my videos, find the one where there's a thumbnail of me and John on the beach. We're at Hut Off. From that video, I think that's 6,000 views, that video. But every video after that has been in the brackets of 1.8 to 2,000. There might be one at 3. And YouTube's altered the algorithm. So I'm in the shadows. I aren't getting put out into YouTube land. On top of that, about 4 videos after that, when I was on the secret mark at the river, that I'm the only person that's ever fished there on YouTube. I'm chuffed with that. Anyhow, I did that comment, and you know about it if you're a hard to follower of my fishing channel. I said those 4 words, which is a throwaway phrase, which means sod off, go away, bugger off. And I got threatened with a claim or termination of my channel. So I didn't do myself any favours there either. So that's 2 times I've been frowned upon by YouTube. And I think they've shadow banned me. I really do. I think all my views are coming from the subscribers that I've got that still watch my channel. And if it weren't for you, I'll say it again, I'd be struggling. So thank you very much to everyone that constantly watches. But the extras that watch, due to the algorithm and YouTube flashing my video up as much as they used to do, I'm not saying it ain't flashed up now. Yeah, I'm struggling. But I'm still coming here. I'm still making videos. It is what it is. And sorry, pet. And yeah, so if you can, I'm going to do some shorts and stuff. I asked Tom today, how long is it going to go on for? And he says probably forever. He said, I don't know. He said there are some big channels that did something that YouTube didn't like, and they lost millions of views overnight. The next video come out and they got a few thousand. So it does happen, and it's happened in a small way to me, but it's also a huge way for me. So if you can help me, and this isn't about getting round just to say please give us a thumbs up. If you are subscribed to my channel and you do want to actually help me, because I keep coming out fishing and filming, which I'll always do until the day I say I ain't, which I shan't go on about it, but I will say that's enough. If you really want to help me and try and get me back to where I was, so it helps with me diesel and stuff and life, then please give us a thumbs up in this video. Let's try and do a few extra. I mean, if you're watching it, give us a thumbs up. Give us a bloody thumbs down. I ain't bothered. And drop us a comment, please, because the comments are dropped and all from this lurking around in the shadows that they've done to me with the algorithm. So yeah, help me get out of it, because I was there, and now through doing 2 things that allegedly make you a naughty boy, but you aren't really, because it's just life. Yeah, it might just help. I'm also going to do a few shorts, not lots, but I've got all my reels, and I want to showcase all my reels in a short. Because I did 4 shorts looking for sea fishing marks, or seeing if I could get down them, and I picked up some subscribers through that. So you never know, I might even do a live. Try and put out some more content. If you give me thumbs up and drop me comments, it'd be so appreciative, and it might just turn my channel back to where it was. Always a small channel. I'm never going to be anything else, because I'm Marmite, and I often say the wrong thing. But what a beautiful day we are. I ain't going to keep yapping, because I don't want this going shitloads long, especially when I start pulling in hundreds of hounds. I'll see you in a bit. Thank you. The wind is now blowing southeast east. It's yeah, wind's changed, so the sea has roughed up, as you can see. It's not as calm as it was. We've got a jellyfish down there, look. See that? That's still alive, it's gripping the sand. So hopefully it'll be alright. But there's the... so far out we're at. It's not too bad. It's not a huge small tide, it's not a 0.9 or something like that. I think it's 1.5 metre. So normally it could go out a lot further. There's a jellyfish here, look. I think they hunker down, you know, and the tide go out on them. Jellyfish everywhere. I think I'm gonna get that jellyfish and put it back in the water. So yeah, beautiful. I seem to have filmed too much, I'm afraid, and I ain't even caught a fish yet, so I do apologise. It's just another Verns sea fishing video. It's what you come to expect with me, not a lot. I'm loving using the reel. The rod's fantastic. That reel is like a Rolls Royce. It's beautiful. So yeah, I'll bring you back when I reel that in and cast out again, and let's try and keep this low. See you in a bit. Oh, there they are. There's 3 airplanes up there. Eurofighters. I've had a thought, and I might film, because I'm fishing low water. Yeah, all joking aside with my low water reels, I have bought reels particularly to use just at low water marks, because normally at high water marks I'm fishing 2 rods. But the thing is, and here's the rub, I might fish this 2 or 3 yards up over low, because we're still at 20 past 4, no, 4:15. So hard to see. It's all green, silver and grey. It's hard to see this watch, but I've got to like this watch now. I really do like it. I was telling the wife yesterday. Anyhow, yeah, I might fish this low water, then as the tide come up I might strike up another video. So if we blank of a low water, it's another blanky video. I couldn't care less. But then hopefully that'll keep the videos short, because if the water starts coming in and the fish come on, it's going to be a long one again, isn't it? So I think this is going to be low water at Chapel 6 Marshes on the 16th of June. Low water being at 450. Severs are hard to catch at low water. There is a knack to it, I suppose. And don't tell me it's too flat, because it ain't. You just have to cast further. But I shall chuck out. I'll probably get in there close to that dark green bit out there. So that's in some deep water, you know. If you're up to your knees or just below your groin, that's enough water for any fish. But the fish need to be here, don't they? So yeah, I might do that. And then that's a way of me keeping the videos down. And yeah, the next one won't be very ranty, will it? Because I'm all chilled out. The drive here today was lovely, apart from places where it was absolutely infuriating, with people doing 45 mile an hour in a 60. A man doing 45 mile an hour behind a learner moped who was doing 45. So must have been a 125. He was dressed in all biker's gear. He was like a hog rider on a 125 with L plates, and this bloke just sat behind him. I had to overtake 4 cars to get behind him to then overtake. When I overtook this plonker, he then overtook the motorbike. You couldn't write it. Driving, people's will to overtake these days has gone by the wayside. The driving, confidence in driving on the roads with people, some people, is not like it was in my day. I mean, my driving instructor used to punch me if I weren't getting my foot down, getting up to speed, if I used my indicator to go back in the left-hand lane because you're meant to be in the left-hand lane after an overtake. He used to punch me. Now, highway codes may have changed, but I ain't. Apart from I've got a lot wiser. I don't think I'm better looking, because I looked at a picture up close the other day of me and my two girls when we were up a mountain, just our faces, and I looked so young it was unbelievable. I have turned into an old crab with rugged looks that may be slightly chiseled. Right, there's nothing happening there. I love fishing low water as well. It's just another opportunity to go fishing for me to get a video out, because I've got two videos. I've got one at Poo Pipe, which is this week in 2 days time. 2 hounds and a turbot in that. The turbot, I never saw it again. They normally, if they're dead, get washed up on the shore because the tide pushes them in like these jellyfish. But he must have been all right. Just took so long to get it out, but you know me, I'm always putting it in the bucket recouping. And I had 2 hounds. And then the next video, which is a long one, so stick with it, guys. I'm gonna do a fancy, Tom's gonna do a fancy thumbnail just to hook you in so you watch it. But you can fast forward it, do what you like. Yeah, but me personally, I'd put it on and probably watch it in 3 or 4 goes, and just every time get a fresh cake or a bag of sweets and some coffee or a beer or a malt, good malt whiskey, and just sit down and just marvel some time away, yapping to your missus while you're watching it. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to keep fishing this until it comes down, then I'm going to put another card in and do another video. See you in a bit. Right, let's get this reeled in. Well, the bait is still on, but there's nothing. But we're out fishing, aren't we? It's bloody brilliant. I've been nodding off on my box, so that's been enjoyable. I had to keep checking around me, make sure no one was sneaking up on me. Can't find my boots, pulling my trousers down. Can't find me, no, can't find me air plug box. There it is. Wife hadn't rung me again. It's like I go out of the house and she just enjoys the time without me. I don't understand it. I'm gonna bait this up and then I'll send it out again. Right, let's go chuck this out. It is a few minutes before low water, so we've got a couple of hours, maybe 3 to fish up, and then I'll swap cards and we'll do another video for the following week. But this one's going to go out. The baits aren't getting touched, so I can send this out and leave it out and walk back. Another lovely cast. Chuffed with that one. I'm looking up, definitely looking up. I saw that all the way. I felt as though the rod stopped pointing up and not pointing out to sea, so I'm quite happy with that. Went far enough. It's gone at least 100 meters. This wind is blowing down the beach slightly into my face, so we've got the Zeta showing again. Look. So it's a good cast, it's a good bit of distance. But what you got to remember there is great. What you got to remember there is that it's 0.3 millimeter, 0.3 mil line, so that's a lot of line gone out. You know, if I was to put 0.35 mil on there, which is my Rovex times 10, that'd be nearly down to the bottom of the spool on that, and that spool holds well over 250 meters. But I'm out there a good 100 meters. I'm out there far enough to catch fish, put it that way, but I aren't. But the time is, let me just tell you what time is. It is 5 o'clock, so it is low water now. So we'll just have to see what happens. God. 3 more grown-ups, 3 dogs, and 1 child running out to sea. I just don't, people just don't seem to, perhaps they're letting the kids grow up with hard knocks and stuff, but water doesn't take any prisoners, does it? And that could be, in that puddle of water there, that sand could be quite loose, and I just don't understand it myself. Just don't understand it. Well, there's nothing happening, is there? We are trying our best. Like I say, I'm going to fish probably till, mind you, low water. We're talking 7. We talk to 5 o'clock, 6, 7, and I should be up there somewhere. 8, 9. Then gives me 2.5 hours to do another video. I don't know. We'll have to. I'm gonna have a think about it. If I could fish here until 11 o'clock at night, it'd be ideal, wouldn't it? But I can't. You have to be out of this car park by 10 o'clock, so I'll bring you back as soon as, because beach is getting busy now, look. But we're all right that way. Can you see these like little pools? We got one here, then it goes out here in like a bay, and then here we got another puddle. It's quite deep there. See you in a bit. Well, chaps are over there fishing, and he's wading out into the water. He's probably what, 25 yards out, and he's at his groin. So for a 100-yard chuck, he's at his groin now, probably his navel, his belly button. So if you're at 100 yards, you're into chest depth of water, maybe shoulder, I reckon. So there's plenty of room to fish. They've been collecting shrimp with a push net. I don't know why he's gonna he's just cast it out, and it came right over to the left there. It was not far away from this water here, so he's cast over everyone else. Or it might have been, no, it was the other chap. It's the other chap that's in between. But yeah, I am going to just fish this at low water like I'd intended to. I've done too much filming on this. It's an hour, I've done an hour and 5 minutes, so by the time I get up here, it'll be quite nice to do a short video. Now I could keep going. How long is this? Is it an hour? Yeah, it's 3 hours. Well, I've only done an hour. See, I don't know what to do. I don't know whether just to finish it here when I get up to this bit here, and then get up there and then do another video. Time is now 6:15, so I can only fish 9:30 at the latest. So it's only going to be like a couple of hours, isn't it? But I don't want this to become an hour, because when the water gets in, I might start catching some fish. So I don't want it to be another 2-hour video. So what I'm going to do is what I've just said. There might be 2 short videos coming out, and I don't think that'll hurt the channel. I don't think it'll hurt the channel at all. So that's what I'm going to do. I've made my mind up now. Now where this water is here, there's like a little puddle there. Do you know what? It's only triangle shape. You know what that means, don't you? It's a sandy fanny. So we have got a sandy fanny in front. I've got hiccups now. Where I'm going to fish. Trouble is, I've left the second rod in the van, and when I get up there, do I feel like walking back to the van? I don't really. I've got hiccups. Don't believe it, I've got hiccups. I shall reel this in a minute. I'm gonna have to. I've walked back twice now with it. I might get a third. I'll definitely get a third. Right, let's get this reeled in. This is the end of the low water fishing video at Chapel 6 Marshes. I am going to split it into 2. It'll give me 2 videos. It'll save me money in diesel with the van and mileage. And I haven't caught anything yet. I've fished it bloody 3 or 4 hours down, and we're now an hour and 20 minutes, hour and a half over. Once this gets to where I am, it's going to be racing down there. So when I cast out onto this, it won't be far. But if I reel this in, get it baited up again, hoss it out here, I can then walk back onto the beach and we're laughing. So the trouble is, I've just seen my tip give a couple of quivers, but we are out a long way, so it could just be the wind. That's with 3 walkbacks. This reel is absolutely beautiful and smooth. At least there's no weed, definitely no May rot, not like the last session. Bit heavy now. I think I've got something on there. Hey, we got a ray! Caught ourselves a ray. It's not a blank. Last cast as well, I called it, didn't I? I said I saw a little bite. There he is. In the bucket having a breather. Best way, have a bucket, be professional. Don't be a turd. That's what I say. Right, so I'm gonna get this back, move my gear up a touch. Because the tide's coming in. I've got May rot, so I was out a long way, probably the furthest my weight's ever been out from the beach, but I did walk back twice or 3 times, but it was a good chuck in the first place. It was the furthest cast I've done today, so I was happy with that. So probably don't need to go out as far now. What a fish, eh? Haven't caught many rays on this coast. He's in there, he's perfectly all right. I'm gonna just sort my line out and then I'll return it. See you in a minute. Right, the reason I'm doing this and calling it for the low water session, I'm now gonna fish it again for high water, is because it's, if the fish come on the next session, this is gonna be over 2 hours again. And I don't want that to happen. So it is gonna be 2 parts, low water and high water. I'll probably mark them as low water and high water. Just let me get my reels up there. Nice and professional. Hey, that's what we like, don't we? So, what an absolute relief. Haven't caught a ray on this beach. I think I caught one last year possibly, but they're like hen's teeth, do you know what I mean? I'm going to show you this, return it, and then that's this video done, and then I shall chuck out the bait on there and walk straight back. So it's only a small one, not like what you get on the Holderness coast, but I'm sure you get big ones on there as well. But he's trying to bite my hand. There you go. One little ray. Form back. Fantastic, isn't it? Little female. So let's get her back, eh? Smile. She's on candid camera. Let me just wipe that. Let me just put that down there. She's all right for a minute. All right. One last show. It's not a blank. Let's get it back. Fantastic. New blank. So this has been fishing at Chapel St Leonard's. over low water. I've only got 3 hours to film another video. I've got no rants because there's nothing left in me. It's going to be a weird one, isn't it? But I think it's the right thing, because I don't want videos too long. But if they're long, it's what it is, isn't it? There's not a lot you can do about it. I should keep an eye out for that fish, make sure it don't come back. So, thank you for watching. Don't forget to tune in for next week to watch the high water session of this. And yeah, it might be a bit different because there won't be new ranty stuff in. But thanks for watching. Don't forget to give me all them thumbs ups and give us some comments. We've got to try and turn this boat, this canoe over and get it upright again, because I say stuff that the algorithm don't like. This water's coming in quick. It's going to be straight down in a minute. I've got to go because I've got to change the card in this. So thanks for watching. It hasn't been a blank over low water at Chapel 6 Marshes. We've caught ourselves a ray, which is brilliant. So I'll see you anon. Bummels.